Temple School started in 2004. It was a result of many years of, working as a teacher, I worked for like 12 years, in different capacities in the education in school. I worked as a class teacher, head of department, deputy head, vice principal. And when I had attained the position of vice principal, I decided it was time to start something. So in 2004, we started Temple School, my husband and I. And we established the first school, which was an early years and primary school in 2004, located on Ikorodu Road. And today that is the baby school, should I say, the early years foundation section of the school. And from then on, it has grown. We started with just 7 children, and we grew slowly but consistently. We just kept increasing in numbers, and as a result, just had to move. We're too big, too large for the early years school, so we moved on to another site and now had 2 campuses. Now moved from there, now we have 3 campuses. When we started in 2004, we started with our funds. It was a small school. We went as far as we could, and when we realized that the school was growing and we needed to expand, we needed the support of a bank, and First Bank came. Mrs. Helen Nwoke was the representative from the bank that came to see us, and she was amazing. She was interested in seeing us grow beyond where we were. And so she came in and looked through our books, worked with the accountant we had then and still have now. And together they came up with the right documentation for First Bank to be able to support us. And First Bank gave us our first loan. We were a little less than 100 students when she came, and this is how many years on, and we're over 800. And that's how First Bank, has been there for us from the onset, even to now. But they had to be sure that we had the right books. They had to be sure we were people who had integrity, who had financial discipline, who were interested in doing, the right thing, and we were as transparent as possible with the bank. And so they found it comfortable working with us, and we with them too. First Bank stepped in 2007. We started Temple in 2004. They gave us the loan that set up the primary school. But before they came in financially, while we're trying to get all the documentation ready, we had to put in our funds. So everything we had went into the construction. So we really started it. And then when they were ready with their funds, we finished it and they proceeded from there. First Bank was amazing in so many ways. It impacted, their support impacted positively on the school and still is impacting positively on the school, because they didn't just extend funds to us, they extended support. When we told them what we needed, they were ready to support us. For instance, when we realized that in order to get clientele from outside of the Ilupeju, Bagada environs, we needed buses. They were very willing to provide buses for us. They were very willing to ensure that, we were not overburdened with the repayment. So they paced it, spread it out comfortably for us. And we on our part made sure that we didn't, we had enough integrity to ensure that payment was timely. It was, I don't think we ever, in all the years from 2007 to date, we've never missed out on any payment or delayed on any payment. So that gave them some comfort too. And they were able to, help us along every step of the way. And I would say that First Bank not only supported the construction of the primary school, but when we saw that we had outgrown the primary school building, they found the secondary school building for us. They sourced it, they found it, they paid for it, they did everything, the documentation. That's how much they believed in us. And we haven't let them down. And I know that women who have integrity, women who have character, women who have faith in God and do the right thing, they will get the support of any bank, especially First Bank. You know, interestingly, why we stuck to First Bank was because a lot of the other banks came round to see us, but every time they heard the number of students we had, they were not very encouraged. And so their attitude to us was not very nice. But First Bank didn't care how many we were. In fact, they were excited at how many we were. They were excited, they were taking us on at that point. And that really gingered us on and made us feel, oh, okay, here's a bank that's interested in seeing us grow. First Bank is a fantastic bank.